Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Nancy Pelosi is furious with Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. There it is, right there. Look, it's right there. It's youtube.com/at Explain America. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Nancy Pelosi is furious, guys. See, Bernie Sanders laid out the reasons that he believes Kamala Harris lost. And Pelosi, she tore a strip off him. She said she respected him before saying she didn't respect him saying such and such things. Didn't sound like she respected him very much. In fact, I've heard people that even worked for Bernie Sanders cutting him down this week. And I disagree with a lot of what he says about this. He thinks that the party's basically not woke enough. I think that's your problem, Bernie. I think the party's too dang woke, and that's what happened to you. But to hear Nancy Pelosi say it, she's 82 years old. This got to be her last rodeo in the House, in my opinion, if she doesn't retire before the end of her term. And to see her take down Bernie Sanders, she's got nothing left to lose, right? I mean, she's a power player in the Democrat Party. She essentially, in my opinion, pushed the President of the United States out of the Democrat ticket or off the Democrat ticket. So she's not afraid of Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has very small numbers of people behind him. Pelosi, she is a political powerhouse. And many people have underestimated her and paid the price. Look, you guys hear me talk sometimes about Democrats on here like I'm saying something good about them. I don't agree with former Speaker Pelosi's policies, but in terms of the power she wields and how good she was with a small majority as Speaker, no Republican has matched that. What she could do with a razor-thin majority, no Republican has matched. Hate everything she did. Hate it. But you gotta respect that she could do it. I'm a student of politics, guys. We need a leader as strong as she is on the Republican side, and I think Mike Johnson is that guy because I've seen him wield that power. Is he as good as Pelosi? Not yet. He needs time. But to hear her go off on Bernie Sanders like this, unbelievable. I want you guys to hear it, and then let me know what you think in the comments.
I want to pick up on this working class issue
Yes.
because in a statement after the election, Senator Bernie Sanders said it should come as no great surprise that a Democratic Party which has abandoned working class people would find that working class people have abandoned them. And Joe Manchin, who's now an independent but was an important moderate Democrat for years, also weighed in and had a similar diagnosis of what went wrong. And that was that the party doesn't stand for what it used to.
Well, I just completely disagree. And in fact, might notice that Kamala Harris ran ahead of Bernie Sanders in Vermont.
So what does that tell you? I mean,
Well, it tells you that the fact is that what we do, what our purpose is in the Democratic Party is for America's working families. So
Then why
since
did
you pursue
voters-
it, what, go ask Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has not won. Let me, with all due respect, and I have a great deal of respect for him, for what he stands for, but I don't respect him saying that the Democratic Party has abandoned the working class families. That's where we are. For example, under President Biden, you see the rescue package, money in the pockets of people, shots in the arm, children in school safely, working people back to work. What's his name? What did Trump do when he was president? One bill that gave a tax cut to the richest people in America. In
then
fact,
why did voters who earned less than 100,000 K go for Trump in such large numbers?
well, there are cultural issues involved in elections as well. Guns, God, and gays. That's the way they say it. Guns, that's an issue. Gays, that's an issue. Now they're making the trans issue such an important issue in their priorities. And in certain communities, what they call God, what we call a woman's right to choose.
So you feel like it was the culture
I think that's part
war
of it.
issue that
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Nothing is it. It's
Right.
part of it. Because it's really hard to understand how someone would vote for somebody like Trump who's been there for the wealthiest people. And again, I think the message that Bernie Sanders has put out is not the winning message for the American people. I love him. I think he's great. He's been a wonderful, shall we say, champion for his point of view. But for his point of view is not correct when he says that Democrats have abandoned the working families. Same thing with Manchin. I love Manchin. We have our Italian-American Catholic connection, and we've worked together, but we have not abandoned working families.
most